Hey everybody, lesson 4, or unit 4, lesson 6, welcome. Hey, you are going to be measuring today. So these are line segments. So we're looking at single dimension from here to there measurements. So when you look at the first page, you actually see the rulers on here. So rulers are set up using inches. So these are the marks for inches. So 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, 4 inch. So you have to figure out the fraction of the inch that is in there. So you have 1, 2, 3 full inches, and then this space, I should be able to blow it up even more, on any of these is divided into 1, 2, 3, 4 different sections. So these are considered fourths. So this is 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. So this one is also 1/2, which is the same as 2/4. So if you go back up to this top one, you have 1 full inch, 2 full inches, 3 full inches, and then you have 1/4 and another fourth, which would be 2/4. Or you could write that as 3 1/2, which would actually be simplified and the correct way to do it. When you look at the second one, you have 1 full inch, 2 full inch, 2 full inches, but you don't have a 3rd full inch. So you have to figure out what fraction of an inch this is. So you'd have 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, and I'll let you do those last 3 on your own. Now on the next page, really, when you're working in this page, and if you don't have a ruler at home or a tape measure or something, I would just cut one of these out of your book. And that book, you're supposed to have your own ruler. Now, if you don't, I'd go back and use it on this page. So the first thing you're supposed to do is estimate. So you'd make a guess. So if this picture is saying that that distance is 1 inch, if I'm making an estimate, I'm thinking, well, it's probably about 3 inches. Now, I would actually go and get my ruler, and then I would measure the actual distance. And this one, we're only measuring it to the nearest 1/2 inch. So it'd either be 3 inches, 3.5 inches, 4 inches, 4.5 inches, 5 inches. In the next section, you're measuring it to the nearest 1/4 inch. So you have to guess closer. So maybe 1, 2, I think that one might be a little long. 1, 2, 3 full inches, I'd say, and maybe a 1/4. I don't know. I'd have to measure and see. It's probably 3 1/4, maybe 3 1/2. Down here, you're going to draw a line segment that would be 5 inches long, and if you're using a ruler, you would get a nice straight line. 4 1/2, 4 3/4, and then this one, you'd have to draw a line segment that's between 1 1/4. And 3 3/4. Now, you can't do the second part, which is trading it with the partner, but you can do the first part of that problem. Sorry. And then we're only doing one more page because we're not at school and we can't actually do this. We're going to do the line plots too. Now, this will be good on IXL, but a line plot shows how often, or they call it the frequency, data like comes up in math or science class. So when you're looking at it, it's pretty easy to see which one has the most. How's that one? It has, sorry, that's my son getting ice. So there's 3 different people that had a line that is 4 1/4 inches or 4 1/2 inches long. So now you just use the line plot up above to answer these questions. So how many leaves? Oh, they're leaves. Sorry, I should have read that. I have 4 1/2 inches. Well, you'd only have 3. There'd be 3 of those leaves. If there is nothing there, that means none of them would have a 3-inch leaf. So you can actually do the rest of this page, but you can't do the next page. So I just left it up. Just leave it at that. IXL will be good for both of those activities today. So enjoy. Remember, you can stay on the line tomorrow too after our morning meeting if you want to go through math together. All right, see you guys. Because we won't be able to do this together. So